In the previous video, our circuit had light bulbs and batteries that looked like light bulbs and batteries. However, when you're dealing with circuit diagrams, they tend to look a little different. A light bulb acts as a resistor. It has units of ohms, things like that. A resistor has a very specific symbol when you're drawing out a circuit. It looks like this. Whereas sometimes we'll do a light bulb where you have the squiggly in it for the coil. You also have a battery, a 1-cell battery, a 2-cell battery. So this is basically one battery, 2 batteries. Okay. Then you have the wire. So, if we have a 3-cell battery hooked in series with 2 resistors, 1 resistor, 2 resistors. So the voltage is equal to current times resistance. If we know this is a 12-volt system and we have 2 ohms of resistance and 2 ohms of resistance, the first thing we have to do is find the resistance total, which is resistor 1 plus resistor 2, which is 2 plus 2, which is 4 ohms. We know voltage, we know V, we know now resistance R, so we can find I. So for this circuit, we know V equals IR, so 12 is equal to I times 4. So I equals 12 divided by 4, so it's 3 amps of current flowing through that circuit. Say we have this crazy looking series circuit. We know we have 1, 2, 3, 4 resistors of varying resistance, 120 volt battery. So what do we know? We've got to first find the total resistance. So R total is the sum of all the resistors. So it's 5 plus 2 plus 5 plus 10. So it's 1022. So it's 22 ohms of resistance. So that means voltage equals IR. V is 120. I is what we're hunting. R is 22. So that means I is equal to 120 divided by 22, which is 5.45 amps. So now we have it set up a little differently. We know our resistors, we know our current. Current is equal to 2.8 amps. Resistance total is the sum of all the resistors. So it's 5 plus 5 plus 5 are 15 ohms. Where we do not know our voltage. Voltage is equal to IR, which is 2.8 times 15, which is 42 volts. So the potential difference for that circuit is 42 volts. Well, what if we have a problem like this? We know everything about it except for one resistor. Well, we just work backwards. We know V equals 120 volts. We know I equals 4.6 amps. We know resistor 1 is 5 ohms. Resistor 2 is our mystery. Resistor 3 is 12 ohms. Well, multiple resistors, so that means we have to have resistance total. It's another mystery. We do know V equals IR. So that means 120 equals 4.6 times resistance. And this is total resistance. So that means resistance total has to equal 120 divided by 4.6, which is 26.08 ohms. Well, we know resistance total equals resistance 1 plus resistance 2 plus resistance 3. So 26.08 equals 5 plus R2 plus 12. So R, resistance 2, is equal to 26.08 minus 17, which is 9.08 ohms.